Hi, I'm Will Gaffney, the founder and CEO of Bat for a Chance, and this is our story. So Bat for a Chance is a cricket charity which I founded 4 years ago at the age of 14 off the back of me going on cricket tour to Sri Lanka. It was here in Sri Lanka where I saw firsthand how cricket is a very different game overseas, and also one of the big things I noticed was the lack of equipment. Reflecting on the tour a couple of years later, I had this idea of collecting and recycling cricket kit from here in the UK and distributing it around the world to countries and clubs and causes who were struggling to find cricket kit or couldn't access cricket kit. Sri Lanka is where it all began for us as a charity, and so it's very fitting that we see it as one of our major causes that we support as an organisation. We've got an incredible relationship with the Foundation of Goodness in Sri Lanka, and during the height of the pandemic in 2020, we were able to perform our first ever major kit drop overseas to the Foundation of Goodness. We had the fantastic support of Kumar Sangakkara, the cricketing legend, who was on hand to hand over the cricket kit and do a little presentation for us.
I just wanted to say a big thank you on behalf of the Foundation of Goodness, on behalf of the 5 schools from which children will benefit from your magnanimous gesture. Will Gaffney, 16 years old, what an amazing, generous heart that you have.
Having started the charity at such a young age, to have mentors to me and guide me along the journey has been really important. Kushal Gunasekera, the founder of the Foundation of Goodness in Sri Lanka, has been one of those people who has really had a lasting impact on me. He's always been on hand to offer guidance and help and support when we struggle as a charity or when we face challenges where we don't quite know what the road is going to look like ahead. So thanks to the Sri Lanka kit drop, which really kick-started us as a charity, we have been able to receive some fantastic media coverage over the past couple of years. It started off with me speaking to Eddie Izzard with my mum whilst he was running 31 marathons in 31 days. Then shortly afterwards, I was very lucky to do a podcast with the TMS legends Ali Mitchell and Jim Maxwell. We're actually here today right outside the TMS box. And then we've also had some amazing coverage from the cricketing world and mainstream press, from the likes of the Sunday Times, Cricketer, Wisden's, The Independent, The Standard, the list goes on and on. This has been really helpful, integrating us with the club cricket community here in the UK and drumming up some real support all over the country, people donating kit from everywhere. Following on from some of our work in Sri Lanka, we established and have built an amazing partnership with the MCC Foundation and their director, Dr. Sarah Fain, who's been another inspirational mentor for me based here in the UK. We work with the MCC Foundation to deliver kit across the world, namely to Syrian refugees in Lebanon, to girls in Nepal, and also across their hub projects here in the UK. I'm also delighted to be an MCC Foundation Young Ambassador, which has really helped integrate our relationship and partnership over the past couple of years. One of the projects that we've been delighted to support with our relationship with the MCC Foundation is their Afghan refugee project, based out of none other than the home of cricket, Lords. It was really brilliant for us as a charity to be involved in that, because we've also had a really strong presence supporting Afghan refugees across Europe as well as here in the UK after the tragic events that happened in Afghanistan in 2021. Cricket has really become a lifeline for these refugees, and for us as a charity to be able to provide access to the sport for those going through really dire and desperate times has been really impactful and really is what we're all about. So off the back of some of our Afghan refugee work, we as a charity made the decision to really take the next step in our development, and that looked like appointing 6 fresh new trustees with brand new ideas from all walks of life to come and further support the charity. On the back of that again, we then appointed 2 global cricket ambassadors in Chris Jordan, who plays for Surrey and captains their T20 side here, and Lydia Greenway, former Ashes and World Cup winner. Another brilliant UK partner we have is the ACE charity, who are actually based just over there here at the Oval. We've been able to help some of their softball kids transition to playing hardball cricket here in London, as well as using our ambassador Chris Jordan, who's also one of their ambassadors, to guide and mentor some kids and provide them with a lifelong experience of meeting an England legend. Earlier this year, we launched a girls' cricket initiative in Barbados, thanks to the very generous support of our first corporate sponsor, Energy Manufacturing. On this kit drop, we also had Virgin Atlantic as our distribution partner, who are also our global distribution partner, and the support of the Rajasthan Royals, who provided some t-shirts and a one-of-a-kind experience for the 4 girls' schools that we're supporting in Barbados. Through our support in Barbados, these 4 girls' schools have now been able to implement cricket into their PE curriculum and have access to the sport. Our Barbados director is Roland Butcher, who was the first black man to play for England and is of Bajan heritage. He does a fantastic job for us out there and we're very, very grateful to him. Eba Qureshi, who's one of the charity's trustees and is also married to Azam Mahmood, is the founder of a UK-based Pakistan sports charity called Fem Games. Fem Games is one of our partner charities, and following on from the kit drop in Barbados earlier this year, we launched another girls cricket initiative in Pakistan, in Islamabad, with Fem Games. This was a fantastic opportunity for us as a charity to really see the impact that cricket can have for social change in Pakistan. So the World Cup is upon us, as you say, and we've just partnered with the Gary Kirsten Foundation, who have now become the Catch Trust. They're a South African-based charity that we're going to be supporting in January of 2023 at a fantastic time for South African cricket, with the SA20 kicking off and the first ever Under-19 Women's World Cup. Thanks to the fantastic support of our trustees and partners, we've just become a UK registered charity. This means there's a major sea change for us as we look to fund our global pilot cricket projects around the world, in Pakistan, Barbados, Sri Lanka and here in the UK. We are grateful for any support, whether it be a cricket bat, a set of kits or financial support. It all makes a massive difference. And as the founder of the charity, and having seen it firsthand, cricket really does have a fantastic and incredible impact on people's lives. Most importantly, through your support, we can help bring those precious smiles to those who really, really need them in desperate times, all through the power of cricket. We welcome discussions with absolutely everybody, and we're at a really exciting time as a charity. Thank you all so much for your support in getting us to where we are today.